Hey guys, it's Ryan. Today we're going to be having a little discussion about this thing behind me here. If you can see, it's kind of a mess at the moment, but this is my arcade cabinet. I got it in November of 2019. It looked like this. I will put a photo up right here. It was my best friend's. He had it since he was a kid, and his dad, I assume, picked it up for him. I remember it being in his house like the whole time when we were growing up. And it, I think it worked maybe like 3 times ever when I was over. But it was like a staple item in his house. Like it was just something you thought you would see there, you know what I mean? And it's, I mean, I won't tell the whole story because it's kind of personal to my friend, but when his dad passed away, he had to start cleaning out his house. And this was an item that my friend could not take with him. So he gave it to me. And I did a lot of work to it. It's something I'm pretty proud of so far. So the first thing I did, I stripped all of the vinyl that was on it completely off of it. The control panel here was so jacked up. I scraped it all off. There was like 30, maybe 40-year-old vinyl on there. It used to be a Centipede cabinet, and it got turned into Task Force Harrier, which was a vertical shooting game. I do have all of the old stuff that was in it. I gutted everything that was inside. The next thing I did, I actually drilled some extra holes in this control panel, which is completely, it's like steel. It's not wood like a lot of control panels are. It's steel. It's tough, man. I got new buttons. They're pretty clicky. They have a lot of resistance to them. I don't know how much I like them. I got these 8-way joysticks that you can gate off for the directions to make them 4 direction. But yeah, and how I did this, all the vinyl got ripped off. I used a circular, like a hole saw drill bit, and just very carefully, while keeping everything very lubricated, drilled the holes through after measuring, and got enough buttons in there for 6 per player, 2 buttons for 1 and 2 player start. I want to maybe add some coin buttons, maybe on the front here. One of the next things I did, besides painting and all that good stuff, the back door here was a mess. It was an absolute mess, so I took it off. I sawed off like a tiny piece so that I could refit it. I put a new, whatever you call it, kind of lock. It uses these keys, like little cabinet drawer keys. And just supposed to pull right out. It opens right up. One of the drawbacks here, every time I open this, my cats immediately go to it. Oh yeah, I also put some rolling casters on the bottom of the thing to make it a lot easier to move around, because it's, ow, with all the stuff in it, it was extremely heavy. But I have an ancient HP desktop in here. I put a cheap, Maddie. Come on, girl. Get out of the way. Put a cheap, like 2.1 speaker system in there. It works. It's like a Logitech thing. I got a little 2x4 that I put in so I could mount the monitor. It's just a standard LCD monitor. It's not well, it's close to HD. close to 1080 HD anyway. Put a nice little power strip in, and keyboard and stuff all connected. But what I'm gonna do today is actually rip out this computer because it's 900 years old. And I got this Raspberry Pi mouse for reference, I guess, but it's like a whole computer in there. It runs Linux. And yeah, I got a little case for it with a fan. I don't know if I'll need it. Just put an SD card in it. I'm running Retropie. So we'll see how this goes. And this actually was an external button that I wired up to the PC, so I don't have to take off the door every time I wanted to turn the arcade machine on. I got it on Amazon. It's whatever that brand is right there. It was probably like 17 bucks, but basically you just strip the PC open and rewire the front case power button to this thing. Actually, no, I didn't have to rewire anything. Some of them you do, but this one was just straight plug and play. You just put this into the back. There's like a little thing that goes on the back of the I/O part of the case, and then wire the power button to the other piece that's in there. Say goodbye to this thing. So next step, I don't have a monitor with HDMI, which the Raspberry Pi only has an HDMI out. So what I did, since pretty much everything is closed, or was, I got this, just an HDMI to DVI adapter so that I can plug this Raspberry Pi into the monitor that I already have. So here it is, like I said, HDMI one side, DVI on the other. I'm gonna rip out the old cable, put this in. Keys to the machine. This is what the inside of the control panel looks like. There is two little USB controllers in there. Each of the buttons is wired up individually. This one has LEDs, so that's something a little different that not all of them might have, but yep. So I've gone ahead, I've hit the power button. Let's see, it's starting up. It makes that noise, don't worry. It's just running through the initial Raspberry Pi startup, and it boots straight into Emulation Station, which is a program that allows you to do all of this. All of that. Oh, something else that's bugged me. One of the LEDs died. Again, this is the third time with these buttons that I've had this issue. Not too happy with that. As you can see here, I don't have the joystick set up properly, but I do have this guy. So, get this out, flip it on, see whatever you like, get it going. What do we got here? Donkey Kong. Let's go. Load up ye old Donkey Kong. See what we get. Hey. Insert coins here. Oh, the audio must be messed up. Insert coins using 5. Press 1 to start the game. And there we go. This is difficult with one hand, but you get it. So there we go. Got a working arcade cabinet here. So yeah, working arcade cabinet, it's pretty much good to go. I just got to reset all the controls. Got to find a new LED for that thing. And actually, we're not done. This looks kind of bare, doesn't it? So, thanks to GameOnGraphics.com, I actually got a new marquee for my cabinet here. And it's, I mean, most people that are watching this channel probably won't get this, a little bit of an inside joke, but in my stream at twitch.tv/ASDFcore, you can get yourself a nice cold can of Beppis soda. And what I've done, I've made a custom, well, I didn't make it, people at Game On Graphics made it, but I ordered a custom Beppis Arcade marquee. Don't worry about that noise, that's my cat walking all over the wax paper that they sent this in. But this thing is beautiful. Just look at those colors. High quality print. on a piece of plexi. I'm gonna install it here. There it is, all its glory, backlight on and all. Playing a game here. Little Metal Slug 2 action. Little Neo Geo going on, huh? I'm in love with this thing now. So yeah, I'm back here at the desk. Ignore like the wires and stuff back there, just like the mess. That's like for my Vive and stuff, but I haven't really got a chance to play it lately. Anyway, you see I got the machine running behind me here. I'm done for now. I am going to replace that T-molding with the lighter blue. I'll upload a photo of it later. I'm gonna have an IMGUR album. Is that what you call it? Imager? IMGUR. We'll call it IMGUR. Down in the description you can check out all the photos of the progress that I've made with the machine since I got it back in November of 2019. It is now, what day is it? May 19th, 2020. So it's been about 6 months. I think like almost exactly 6 months, maybe a little bit less, that I've had this, and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at with it for now. It's fully playable. Beppis Arcade is open. So if you guys want to join me at the Beppis Arcade, you can come to twitch.tv/ASDFcore. I stream right now every Monday and Friday around 8 p.m. I've been working kind of late at my full-time job recently, so sometimes I'm a little late, but you can get updates for that on Twitter. Same handle there, ASDFcore, twitter.com/ASDFcore, all that good stuff. All the links are down there. So if you like what you see, or you have any questions about building your own arcade machine, or gutting, or restoring one, I've learned a little bit. I'm not a master by any means. I have a lot of channels to thank for that, and I'll try to link all of those below as well. For now, I'll be heading out. I'm going to try and get haircut here because this is not working for me. I think I have not had a haircut since like February, and this sucks. We'll try to find a place that's open here. This is Florida, so we pretty much stayed open because Florida is silly. So that's about it, guys. I love you. Stick around for more videos. I will try to have another Diablo type video up fairly soon. Until then, guys, have a good one. See ya.